Ну, ты можешь садиться и делать звуки, ничего страшного. All right, hello traders. Now, it was a pretty wild ride. The thing that we forgot to consider, or I guess that I forgot to consider, was definitely the open of the U.S. trading session. So this is the, this is the S&P 500 right here. It is the major U.S. index, and it has an effect on Bitcoin. Wherever the S&P 500 goes, that's where the price of Bitcoin goes. Now, keep in mind, we opened this trade right when the market opened, right here at 17:30, the US market opened. Now we have 3 more minutes. I think kind of the volatility has passed already. But looking at the trade parameters, guys, look at this. On every time frame, on the 10-minute graph, I would open, again, mind the candle and where we opened it, right? On the 5-minute graph, where we opened it, right? It was a correction that came down, then we came back up, and I opened it right at the top. It was at the end of the candle, or at the closing end of the candle, even on the 1-minute graph, you know? Right here, it was after a bullish engulfing candle, and then the next candle was also, it closed at the top range. So I confirmed that I would take this trade again and again and again. I think the major mistake that we made, or that I made, was again, I watch the news, although economic news don't necessarily affect the price of Bitcoin, but if you're trading currency, if you're trading an index, you always kind of want to be mindful of that area of when the stock market will open. The U.S. stock market is a leading indicator for a lot of markets, right? A lot of Japanese trading is mirror of what happened yesterday on the U.S. market. So it is definitely something to watch out for and keep in mind in the future. It's getting really close to this area. I am really worried. Although I do see the U.S. market, it's actually been a very difficult period for the U.S. market. Like yesterday, we had the biggest fall, the single day fall that we had in a very long time. I believe it was several months that we saw this back right here, back in June. And so it's just been a difficult period. And then from here, the expectation from myself was that we're going to have a positive up day, at least something on the open we can see positive. But in fact, the price of Bitcoin did a little bit of weird stuff that made me worry for my money. And so I do apologize if I maybe gave somebody a trade idea that made them worry. But again, in the end, I do believe in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds, the trade should close in our favor. So good job, actually. Thank you, Anoop Mishra, saying good job. RSPJ Gamers is asking me to slow down. I will definitely try to use the most simplest language, the most easiest terms, and really walk you guys through the process of finding a trade, opening the trade, figuring out how long it should be. All of that basic necessary stuff you guys can find on these webinars. We've decided to do them daily, so for about half an hour each day, come join us, right? See how we open the trade, see why we open the trade, and then come back to check our credibility, see how well the trades do. So I'm really glad that this Bitcoin trade came through. This is kind of the first webinar in in the series. So if you guys do enjoy it, and if you find that it's helping you with your trading, go ahead, leave the video a thumbs up, and also leave your commentary, because that's where I will judge what kind of new content we should come out with, and where we should take the rhetoric. So Manish Mandal, hello, and Thiru Kumaran, awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. So we're going to be wrapping up this video. It's going to be in the last 20 seconds, unless there's a massive market crash. But my recommendation to all of you guys is, no matter if it's a winning trade, no matter if it's a losing trade, start to work on that inner discipline. Like, don't, obviously you guys will see me be emotional, and when this trade's going to go through, I'm going to be pretty happy, but it's not necessarily something that I live by, right? I don't let my emotions guide me in trading. Like, I opened up a really good trade the other day. So perfect, the Bitcoin trade went through with a profit of $540. Congratulations to everybody that followed us. But this monster trade was actually one of the better trades. It's the best trade that I had this year. And obviously, I'm not going to go home and celebrate it, because it's just part of my daily routine. There's some really bad trades, like this trade for silver. That's a massive loss. Some people make that much money in a month, right? I lost that in 1 day. And in fact, I lost it right on the open. So if you manage to hold on to your emotions, if you manage to control them over a long period of time, you'll find trading to be easier. The problem with a lot of people when they start trading is that they let the wins and losses go to their head. Pluses and minuses, or the P&L on your account is a part of the job. It goes with the craft, it goes with the job. So congratulations. So to everybody who won the trade, congratulations. I'll see you guys around the same time tomorrow. Again, it's going to be whenever I see a good entry, so make sure that you ring the bell and you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you guys can get an indication on your phone or at your computer, wherever you're working, and then you can follow the trades along with me. What is this strategy success ratio, bro? So for me, it has shown around 60% expectancy. So my strategy, I've tried to bring it as close as possible to the highest expectancy that's possible. So I want a stock or a financial instrument that's already in play. I want that bullish candle or that bearish candle, doesn't matter, to be there. Like, I don't want to be trading when I see something like this, right? I want a big reversal, and I recommend working with reversals. Like, a reversal allows you when it's already moving, right? We're not talking about the action that we had on Bitcoin. Excuse me, if we go back to Bitcoin, like, there was an area that I didn't want to trade, right? Down here was not the area that I wanted to trade. I opened the trade after I saw this big, impressive candle. And to be honest with you guys, if it wasn't for the US Open, if the US stock market didn't open at 1730, this would be a clean, kind of smooth line to the top like this. So I judged the historical chart pattern, the candlestick pattern. The oscillators were confirming my trade idea. I entered on my strongest entry signal on the CCI. So kind of everything came together. As you visit these webinars more and more, in about a month of everyday training with me, you guys should become more proficient at trading. That's kind of the idea there. Thank you guys so much for coming. My name is Jaroslav Brachenko. Together with Olymp, we wish you guys good luck trading out there, and see you all tomorrow. Peace.